Hello, fellow yogis. Welcome to this beautiful drizzly morning here in Costa Rica. I have a fun strength flow for you today. So let's start on our hands and knees, coming into a tabletop position, placing the hands under the shoulders, the knees under the hips, and put your feet flat. Now we'll isolate the shoulder blades with retraction and protraction. Retraction, slide the shoulder blades together, dip your chest. Protraction, round and push away. Slide down, retraction, push away, protraction. You're just moving those shoulder blades together and then separating them apart. Down and then pushing round through the upper back. Retraction, protraction. Place your back in a neutral position. Tuck your toes underneath. Now protract the shoulders, pushing out of the mat. Lift your knees and hover and hold it there. Let the knees come down. Feet go flat. One round of cat and cow. Inhale, arch to cow. Exhale, round and curl to cat. Come back to neutral. Tuck your toes. Protract the shoulder blades. Lift the knees. Hold. Hovering up off your mat. Adding on, you'll shift your weight over your hands and then back over your legs. Forward and back. Rock forward, rock back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Come back to center, lower your knees, untuck your toes, cat and cow. Inhale, arch, head and tail lift. Exhale, round, pull your head and tail in. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curl. Find a neutral spine. Back to our hover, tuck your toes, protract your shoulders, lift your knees, hold. And then begin the weight shift forward and back, forward and back. Forward, back, forward, back again, forward and back. Come to center. This time lift your hips up, find a down dog for 1 second, and then drop the knees, come back to that hover, hips up and back, down dog. Bend your knees, hover above the mat, legs straighten, hip shift, down dog. Bend, extend. Last time, bend the knees, hover, and then press into your down dog. And bend your knees, come all the way down to the mat. Untuck the toes, cat, cow. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curl. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Move your spine to a neutral position. Tuck your toes. Protract, lift your knees. Then press your hips up and back to your down dog. And begin to walk out your down dog, stretching one leg at a time, bending the opposite leg. Just going at your own pace, switching which leg is straight and which is bent. Drop both heels to the floor, down dog, and then slowly walk your hands back to your feet until you're in a forward fold. Tense your fingertips on your mat. Inhale, arch, look up. Exhale, round, pulling your belly to your thighs and curling your back. Inhale, head dives down and up, arch. Exhale, curl, round. Inhale, dive to the arch. Exhale, curl, round your upper back and spine. Release everything into your forward fold. Take hold of opposite elbows and gently start to sway side to side, shifting your weight between the right foot and the left foot. Nice and slow. If you want to put a bend in your knees, you're welcome to do that. Come to center, release your arms, lift your head to look forward, and walk your hands forward till you're in a plank. Shoulder taps. Left hand to right shoulder to plank. Right hand to left shoulder to plank. Left hand plank, right hand plank. Left, right, down dog, hips up and back. Walk your hands back to your feet till you're in a forward fold. Tense your fingertips, standing cat-cow. Inhale, arch, lift and look up. Exhale, curl, round your spine. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Look forward. Walk your hands all the way to the front of your mat, back to plank. Dropping the hips, hugging the belly up, shoulder taps. Left to right, right to left. Switching side to side. One more time. left to right, right to left, come to center. Side plank, right arm down, open, lift the left arm up, pushing the hips up, hold. Back to plank, switch to the left arm, right arm up, hips up, hold. Back to plank, and then hips up and back to down dog. Walk your hands back to your feet, forward fold. Tent the fingertips, inhale, arch to cow, exhale, round to cat. Inhale, arch to cow, exhale, round to cat. Again, inhale, arch. Exhale, curl. Look forward, walk your hands back to the front of the mat, back to plank. Setting up for shoulder taps. Left hand to right shoulder, right hand to left shoulder. Left to right, right to left. One more, left to right, right to left. Moving right into that side plank on the right arm, left arm's up. The right arm's going to reach over your head. You're going to rainbow through your body even more to take a deep side bend. Come back to plank. Shift to the left arm, lift the right, side plank. And then keep reaching that arm over your head. Push your hips up even higher. Stretch through your side body. Turn back, find plank. Send your hips up and back to down dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Take a forward fold, a full forward fold this time. Shifting your weight onto the balls of your feet and the crown of your head, lengthening down to the mat. Lift your head, come to your fingertips. Open your hips so your toes turn out. Sink the hips down to a squat and then send the tailbone up, taking a forward fold stretch. Sink to squat. Stretch and lengthen. One more round of squat to stretch. Then we'll squat down and we'll shift our weight side to side. As you shift into one side, the side that you're shifting into, you can lift that heel. Just trying to open up our hips a little bit more here. Then we'll find center, coming down, trying to drop the heels. Take your elbows inside your knees and push your knees open with your elbows. Your hands come to a prayer at your heart. Try to lift your chest up and you hold it here in your low squat. And in honor of being in Costa Rica, we'll do some frog hops. Reach your arms forward, shift your weight onto them, then jump your legs into your hands into a little frog squat. And then we'll go backwards. Hands down, jump back. Hands down, jump back. So where you started from, find your squat again. Elbows inside the knees, hands in prayer. Push your knees open with your elbows. Lengthen up through your spine and chest. Frog hop forward, forward. 2 frog hops forward, 2 frog hops back. Back and back. Find your squat again. Sitting tall, lengthening. One more time, frog hopping forward 2 times and frog hopping back. So we go 1 and 2. Now we shift to go back and back. Returning to that squat position, elbows inside the knees, hands at the heart. Release your hands, place them on the mat. Shift all of your weight over your right knee till it comes to the floor. Guide your left hip open by pressing onto your thigh and rolling onto the blade of your left foot, the pinky toe side. Then shift over so your left knee comes down and then push your right hip open with your arm. Back to center squat. You can shift side to side. Come to a center squat. Send the tailbone up into a forward fold, using your belly to pull your body towards your thighs. Weight shift forward onto the balls of your feet. Lift your head, lengthen your spine, long flat back, roll up onto your fingertips. Find a nice lengthened spine, float your arms up so they're just out side to side in a T or an airplane. Round your back, hug your arms to your body, and then lengthen back out, find that airplane or T position again. Release the spine, round, hug yourself with your arms, lengthen down and up to find, again, that floating airplane. Release and hug. As you come to the airplane, you can do 90 degrees or find a diagonal line if you want to go deeper. Release. This time, just roll up through your spine, stacking everything up. When you get to standing, just shake your legs out. Stepping on both feet, hands onto your waist. We'll lunge forward, alternating sides. Your right foot steps forward. Try to touch your back knee to the mat and then step back, feet together. Switch, left foot forward. Push with your front leg to step back. Right. Push and step back. Left. Push and step back. Right. Back. Left. Back. Right. Back. Here's our last one like this. Left. Both arms lift in front of you. Lunge forward with your right foot. Your left arm opens, twist. Come back to the middle. Step back. Switch sides. Lunge with the left. Open with the right. Come back to the middle and step up. Just switching sides. Right forward. Then you open the opposite way. Come back to the middle. Step together. Left forward. Open to the right. And back. And stand. Now a stretch for the hip flexors. Step forward, tuck your back hip under. Try to keep your back leg more straight. Lift your right arm up overhead. Keep tucking your hips under. Hold. Then you'll fold over to the left, reaching your arm over to the left, trying to keep your shoulders on top of each other. Lift back up to the middle. Shift all your weight forward and float your back leg off till you're in an airplane, your arms reaching back towards your foot. Balance. Then take your tailbone underneath you as you bend your back leg. Pull the knee into your chest. Your hands go to your heart. And release down. Step your right foot back. Find the lunge on the other side, tucking your hips underneath. Left arm up to the sky. Hold. Side bend over to the right. Stacking the shoulders, lengthening that left arm, reaching it out. Lift it back up. Shift your weight to your front leg. Float your back leg. Find that balance. Turning your toes to the floor. Bend your knee. Pull your knee in front of you. Hands to heart. Release your foot down. Arms go down. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Touch your palms over your head. Exhale, dive forward, creasing your hips all the way down to a forward fold. Inhale, look forward to a flat back. Step your feet back to plank. Shift your weight forward and lower down into a chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, lifting the chest, looking to the sky. Exhale, down dog, pushing your hips up and back. Inhale through your nose. As you exhale, press your chest back towards your thighs. Again, inhale. Exhale. Moving into a low runner's lunge, look forward. Step your right foot between your hands. Bend your front knee and sink down. See if you can keep your back leg straight, driving through your heel, lifting up, taking your hands onto your front thigh, trying to shift your body over your hips. Moving into a warrior two, pivot on your back foot to rotate it flat and turned out. Your arms come to a T, look over your right fingertips, find warrior two. Right arm bends, take your elbow onto your thigh, reach your left arm overhead, big side stretch, look up to your fingertips, side angle. Lift up, slide your left hand down your left leg, your right arm lifts overhead, looking down to your leg, reverse warrior. Lift back up, warrior two. Interlace your hands behind your back. Inhale, arch. Exhale, fold forward inside your front leg. Your arms pull over your head as much as possible. Humble warrior. Lift your chest up. Release your hands. Slide them back out to a T. Warrior two. Circle your arms down in front of you. Your left elbow will come under your right elbow. Your palms will try to come together in an eagle pose. Release the arms. Back out to the T, warrior two. Your left arm rotates, face your shoulders to the front, arms sweep down, plant on the mat, step back, find down dog. Beautiful. Let's do that on the other side. Step your left foot forward. Low lunge, tucking the hips under. Try to separate your legs front to back. Lifting up, hands to the knees. Lifting the chest up. Warrior 2. We'll pivot that back foot down. Arms to a T. Look over your left fingertips. Pressing down. Left elbow to the left thigh. Right arm lifts overhead. Look up at your fingers. Side angle. Sweep the arms back, taking your right arm to your right leg. Your left arm overhead, looking down. Reverse warrior. Lift back up. Warrior 2. T. Sweep your arms behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Turn your shoulders forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inside your front leg. Arms move overhead. Humble warrior. Lift your body up, release your hands, rotate back to warrior 2. Sweep the right arm down under the left arm, find eagle with the arms. Release the arms back out to warrior 2. Rotate your shoulders forward, plant the hands, push your hips up and back, stepping to your down dog. Big breath in. And out. Look forward, roll through your body to come to a plank. Bend your knees, push your hips back and up to down dog. Round forward plank. Bend the knees, pull back the tailbone, then stretch the legs, down dog. Rounding forward, rolling through the spine. Plank, bend your knees, shift your tailbone up and back. Down dog and hold it there. Big breath in. Big breath out. Look forward. Step your right foot up between your hands. Sink down into your low lunge. Plant your left hand on the mat. Twist, open your right arm up to the sky. Twisted low lunge. Drop your back knee onto the mat. Sweep your arm back till it touches your leg and look over your right shoulder, adding a twist. Turn your head back to the front. Plant your right hand. Step your right knee back so you're in your tabletop position, cat and cow. Inhale, arch your spine. Exhale, round it out. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Return to a neutral spine. Tuck your toes. Press your hips up and back to your downward facing dog. Look forward. Step your left leg forward, sinking down to your low lunge. Right hand stays on the mat. Left arm lifts and opens, finding a twisted low lunge. Drop your back knee. Keep sweeping that arm back to take a hold of your back leg and look over your shoulder. Unwind, planting your hands, shifting back so your weight is on both knees in a tabletop position. Cat, cow. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Last one, exhale, cat. Return to neutral. Tuck your toes. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Weight is forward on the balls of your feet. And then slowly roll up your spine to come to standing. Think about your posture and alignment as you come all the way up to standing. Reach your arms out in front of you. Hinge at your hips, sending your hips forward. Bend your knees. Keep sending your knees forward so they tap on the floor. Then you want to shift your weight back onto your toes to stand up. Hinge forward. Weight is back as you drop the knees. Then you want to shift the weight back and stand it up. Hinge all the way down to the floor. Shift your weight back and stand it up. Hinge and stand. Hinge all the way down. As you hinge, try to keep your body in a diagonal line. Hinging forward, sending the hips forward, the knees forward. And then shifting your weight back to stand it up. Hinge, shift, stand. Hinge, shift, and stand. Drop your arms. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Touch your palms overhead. Exhale, dive forward all the way down to a forward fold, taking your belly towards your thighs, releasing your head. Hang in your forward fold, relaxing your body over your legs. Plant your left hand in the middle of your legs, bend your left knee, lift your right arm up and twist. Switch right to the middle of between the legs, left arm open, your right leg is bent. Back down to your forward fold. Release as much as you can. Shake your head gently, yes and no, letting the neck soften. Walk your hands forward, back to that plank position, tucking your hips under, pushing up through your shoulders. Hold it there. Protract the shoulders, just like we practiced at the beginning. Drop your right knee to the floor, then drop your left knee, switching one knee at a time, keeping that nice plank position as you do this. Hips tucked under, protracted shoulders. Dropping one knee at a time. Right, left. Hold and now plank. We'll tap both knees at the same time. Tap and extend to plank. Knees tap, extend. Tap, plank. Tap, plank. Tap, plank. Tap, plank. Tap to plank. Tap to plank. Tap to plank. Tap to plank. Now let your hips come up and back. Down dog, walk it out. Take your breath. Catch your breath if you need to. Walking out your down dog. Drop both your knees down onto the mat. Untuck your toes. Cat and cow. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curl. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curl. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And neutral back. Cross your feet underneath you to sit back. Scoot yourself into the middle of your mat. Lay down on the mat. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Lift your legs up, hug them to your chest, and wrap your arms around your top knee and try to pull your legs into your chest in a figure 4. Your shoulders are relaxed down on the mat. Your whole back should be flat on the mat, and soften all the muscles in your face. Switch sides, left ankle over right knee. Hug the knees into your chest. Breathing fully, relaxing completely. Release your legs, hug your knees into your chest, wrapping your arms around both of them. Take your hands on your knees and just open your knees away from each other, circling those hips around, opening and closing your knees. Big circles in your hips, working on mobility and full range of motion. Keep the knees now in center, hugging them in. Let your knees open out. Lift your feet up to the sky. Grab your ankles or wrap your hands around the outsides of the feet. Drop your knees down. Find happy baby. Seeing how much you can relax your hip joint so the legs open wide and the knees fall towards the floor. You can play with stretching one leg at a time, switching from one side to the other. Seeing if you can get the leg fully extended out to the side. Great opener for your hips. Maybe you can do 2 legs, extending them both out and long. Hold it there, just as far stretched and straight as you can make your legs. Bend your knees, hug them back into your chest. Just open the knees out a little and then close them back together. Keep your right knee hugged to your chest. Extend your left leg out long on the mat. Then your right arm will extend out to the side. Your left hand will hold your knee and you'll twist it across your body. Your head looks to the right. Your leg is to the left. Rolling back onto your back, switching legs, extending the right leg, hugging your left knee into your chest. And then moving into the twist, the right hand on the knee, pull the knee across your body to the right. Your left arm is extended out to the side and your head is turned to the left. Relax. Roll onto your back. Extend both legs out long to the edges of the mat. Slide your hands down next to your body, the palms to the ceiling. Relax your neck. If it feels like it's kinked at all, lift your head, taking your chin to your chest, and then laying the back of your head down long. Let everything go, as if your muscles are just dripping off your bones. You're just almost becoming a soup. You're so relaxed. Letting your mind be clear and open, not processing any thoughts right now. Roll into a ball on your right side and come up to a seated position with your eyes closed. Place your hands on your knees and sit tall, lengthening through your spine. We'll continue to wake up with some balanced breath, inhaling through our nose to a count of 4 and exhaling out our nose to a count of 4. Following my voice in the chime and eventually just following the chime. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Your right hand goes on your heart, your left hand on your belly. And you can repeat this mantra in your mind and then out loud with me the second time if you'd like. With practice and patience, all things become possible. With practice and patience, all things become possible. Place your hands in a prayer to your heart and bow your head down. It was my pleasure to lead you in this practice today. I hope that you are feeling strong and flexible. And remember, practice makes everything possible.